To split or not to split? Now that is the question. Are you a split finger shooter or do you go 3 below? Does it matter? Does it make a difference? Is one better than the other? We're going to discuss that today, and we're going to look back on the 1-year anniversary of this traditional archery channel, and we're going to give away a t-shirt. All of that is happening right now. Hey, Joe McClain here from CatholicHack.com, where I live my life for God, and I am passionate about traditional archery. Got the mulligan bow out today. I would love to shoot it, but really, I didn't do that good a job making this bow, and it's about all it's good for is hanging on my wall looking pretty. But I wanted to discuss that difference between split finger and 3 below. The Mediterranean style is so popular among trad archers, and I want to discuss that all while looking back on this 1-year anniversary for this trad archery channel, because I switched from split finger to 3 below this year, and I'm going to tell you why I did that. But before we do all of that, if you're new here, I would really love for you to be a part of this community. Consider hitting that subscribe button, even that bell notification icon, so that you don't miss anything. We put out new videos every Thursday at about 8 o'clock on traditional archery shooting, tips, tricks, how-tos, conversation, hunting, all that stuff. So join us. That would be awesome. So which do you do? Are you a split finger? Are you 3 under? Or maybe you're a thumb release or a pinch or a mechanical release of some kind? I would love to know. Leave that in the comment box below. Why do you shoot that way? Does it matter? You know, the split finger Mediterranean style is very, very popular among trad archer shooters, especially I think instinctive shooters. One of the reasons why I think that's the case is because of the linear alignment of that particular style of string grip. I mean, you're pulling back, straight back, and I just pull my arrow off the shelf like a rookie. Not good. When you're pulling back on the string, that pressure is very centered on the bowstring, and again, very linear, very straight back. And that kind of works well for alignment, and I know a lot of incredible archers who shoot that way with great success. Now, I also know that a lot of 3 undershooters are doing that to get the arrow closer to the eyeball, to get that alignment between arrow, eyeball, and impact point. So, does it make a difference? Is one better than the other? Well, let me first tell you why I switched from split to 3 under this year. So about a year ago, I started this channel, just coming up on a year now, and I was shooting split and I was shooting split vision. That's basically a combination of instinctive and gap all in one. I'll link to a video below where I discuss that and explain it all, and you can see that there. But along the way, I decided to go purely instinctive, but I also wanted to change the way I grip the string, and here's why I switched. I wanted to do 3 things. Number 1, I wanted to go from sort of a loosey-goosey anchor point on my corner of my mouth into something hard and consistent, easy to find, and definitely the same over and over and over again. My cheekbone is just there. I don't have to think about it. It doesn't change. No matter how fat my face gets, the cheekbone is still right there. So when I anchor into that, it's just very consistent and very easy. That's number 1. Number 2, I wanted to move the arrow up closer to my eyeball, get it nice and into the line of sight. Even though I'm shooting instinctive and not paying attention to the tip of the arrow or or anything else, I'm just focusing on my spot, knowing that that arrow is within that line of sight and it's lined up consistently the same every time, really helped me out mentally to shoot instinctive with some success, right? Number 3, getting into my cheekbone meant I could get another 1/2 inch to 1 inch of draw length. And for me, that was important because I was maybe pulling 27 inches, maybe 26 and 3/4, something like that. Whereas into my cheekbone, I'm much, much, much closer to 28 inches, which means I'm getting to that 55 pounds that I really, really wanted, especially in a hunting situation. So those are the 3 reasons why I switch. But the question is, does it matter? Ultimately, I feel my 2 cents for whatever it's worth is I don't think it ultimately really matters. And I've said this before in so many other videos, that I think that every trad archer needs to find what's comfortable in their shot cycle, in their style, and their setup, and their equipment, and they need to stick with it and run with it and make it work for them. Ultimately, I think it doesn't matter what you do so long as you become consistent with that. You can find the accuracy with consistency. If you want to shoot, in fact, Ken Tabor sent me a link to a video of these 2 brothers from like back in the 1940s who were trick shooting and traveling around doing trick shot demonstrations. They weren't anchoring into their face at all. I mean, they would just shoot from the hip, you know what I mean? And they were hitting their targets and they were very, very impressive. My point to that is, hey, you can do just about whatever you want so long as you practice enough, determined enough, and consistent enough, and you can make it work. That's kind of how I feel about split finger versus 3 under. But hey, what is your opinion to that? But what do you shoot? And why do you shoot it? I would love to know. Leave that in the comment box below. I'm very grateful. This past year has been so much fun to see the growth, especially in the community. The shooters who participate in the comment box below are really, really impressive, and I want you to be a part of that community too. I want to give away a t-shirt, and you can see a link in the description of all my t-shirts for traditional archery or archery, and you can see those in the links below. But I want to give one of these t-shirts away to one of the viewers just to say thank you for 1 year into this. I am super grateful. How do you get in on the drawing? Well, it's very, very simple. All you need to do is leave a comment below with which style of shooting you do, either split, 3 under, or I guess if you're a thumb shooter, a pinch shooter, a mechanical, whatever, leave that in the comment box below. I would love to know that. You got to give this video a thumbs up and consider sharing it. Now, I'm not going to make you share it, but consider sharing it because that helps me to grow this community. And for that, I am very grateful. 1 week from today, I will pick at random one of the viewers who commented and liked the video, and we will contact them and send them a t-shirt absolutely free of charge. Hey, thanks for being a part of this community. Once again, if you're new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button, maybe even that bell notification icon so that you don't miss anything. Hey, I'm praying for you that you shoot straight. I hope you pray for me that I shoot straight. And until the next video, may God richly bless you.